all you people. Now, right now I'm gonna teach you how to use the bathroom for those of you who have a hard time understanding, or you're just learning, or you don't know yet, or even if you do know, here's a new way to do things. First of all, when you feel the need to go to the bathroom, you feel like, oh, you feel that urge, or you feel the sensation like, you gotta relieve yourself, or you're gonna pee in your pants and wet yourself, or, you might also poop in your pants. So it's not too hard. You just you stand up from where you're sitting. If you're sitting down, whatever you're doing, you stop what you're doing. You stand up, and you want to make sure that while you're walking to the bathroom, you don't get in the way of anything, and you don't hit yourself and or bump into something, because it's going to bruise yourself. So you need to be really careful when you walk to the bathroom, which is not too far. In my case, it's right here, that way. So you don't want to bump into anything. So carefully, you see my legs. My legs are here. I'm walking, and you don't want to fall and bump into something and fall down, because then it could be fatal, or you can land up on the floor. So now I'm at the bathroom, and there's a door here, you see. Now we need to make sure that the door is open when you walk in, because you don't want to bump your face into the door if it's not open. So you push it with your hands like this. Okay, now you walk carefully into the door. Not into the door, into the bathroom, with your legs out in front of you. I don't know, you can't see my legs. It's out in front of me. I open the door with one hand. Now, we're by my toilet. Here's my toilet. It's not the cleanest at the moment. I clean it weekly, but I live alone, so I don't have anybody making a mess besides for my cats. So I'm gonna sit on the toilet, and I'm going to continue the tutorial. I'm not going to show you this part. Alright, sitting on the toilet. Make sure when you sit down, make sure that you're actually sitting on the toilet and not halfway off, or half on or half off, or because you want to be able to aim in the right spot. Because then, if you don't, this could be all over the place. Or be careful where you sit, because you don't want to potentially land on the floor and hurt your back. So you want to be careful like that. Then you do your business, you think about meditate somehow, do some meditations while you're sitting here, because it's a good thing to do. It's healthy. Then you do what I do is I basically, after I'm done, I take the tissues. I have tissues here. I got this. It's fancy from the store, but it's not really, I don't really use it because it's not really operatable. It's kind of hard to use, so I just like it because of the way it looks. So I put this tissue roll on top so that I can use it when I need. And what I do is I unroll the tissue like this, and some people like to tear the tissue on the line, which is really nice and neat. But some people, they like to do it in a more professional way, which is like that, which is like more messy. So it kind of shows you that you know what you're doing, and you're sure of yourself. So then you take the tissue, and you make sure wherever you feel wet, you take your tissues and you wipe yourself really well till you feel dry. Okay. Then you take the tissue and throw it in the toilet. Okay. Then you stand up, and while you do so, you pull up your pants. Okay. Now, you see, the toilets we live in we live in a very updated society where we could flush the toilet. So we have a button here, because if you don't flush the toilet, then it's gonna start smelling, and we don't want that. So you take your hand and you put it on this round circle, and you push, like, not too hard, because you don't want to break it, because they're not that strong, these toilet thingies. and you flush it. Not with your cat. Not with your cat down the toilet. You don't want to do that. So you just be careful your cat's not inside the toilet. Then you mustn't forget to wash your hands, okay? Because it's not too hard. What you do is you open the sink like this. Fancy. See? It's like magic. The water comes out. And then you make sure that you have some soaps to choose from, like this one or that one. You put a small little bit on your hand and you wash it off really well to wash all the germs that could get you sick. You wash it and send it to somewhere else. Now that we're all clean, safely turn around. Make sure you're looking where you're going and make sure your door's open so that you don't bump into it or hurt your head. And you carefully walk out. Oh, now my cat's doing his business. You carefully walk out with your legs and you move it. And you continue what you were doing before. And that is how you use the bathroom. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.